Hi and welcome back to Down the Shed with me, Jason. So here we have a nice little kit. This is one of those 6. I knocked one up the other night just to see what was what. And basically what we have is a crappy little doorbell kit. So again, this is based on a 555 chip. Again, we have rusty terminals where it's been in the cupboard down there for about 3 or 4 years. Don't need that. So, bunch of resistors. We've got a couple of Zener diodes, a couple of capacitors, electrolytic, a switch. We should have 3 of those. There we go. Rusty little speaker. 3 ceramic caps. As I said, a shitty rusty speaker, a couple of power cables, a couple of speaker cables. So we're not going to need all that because we are basically going to just use a battery box. I guess these are 3 volts because when I tried putting 5 or more through it, it didn't work after that. So the one I had pre-made is no longer a thing. It's a pretty simple one, this. We should bang through this in no time. 3 47Ks here and a 47K here. So we'll get the 3 47s in first. I'm not going to be doing this with any finesse. This is literally, I'm just going to throw it together. See if we can do this with very little editing. Boom. You get a spare resistor, which will get thrown over there somewhere. Or it might get put in a box. I might have. So there's our 3 47Ks. So we're literally just going to bang those in like that. This is some really crappy solder I've got here. I've put the good one, or not the good one, I put the better one to one side. I want to get rid of this crappy stuff on these crappier kits. Right. Righty, so we've got one more 47K to go in. So we'll just bang that one on. There'll be minimal edits in this video. Should be better. So we'll stick the 555 in. We're not going to use the bloody mounting thing again. So again, be aware there is a little notch on that end of the thing. Little notch there. So they have to match. So all the legs through. So do separate sides, don't do all 4 sides at once because you'll just overheat the chip. You'll hear a big old Clive going on about lead-free solder. And you have to search hard and wide to find it. Right, now we'll put the 3 ceramics in. So we've got one here behind the chip. They're 103s, by the way. One here the other side of the chip. And one here by junction 1, which is power. So we'll get those down. Again, trying to keep the legs from pinging. Don't want poor Sherlock. I've already stood on it once today. Hey Sherlock, he's fast asleep. So that's the 3 ceramics on. We'll bung this switch on. Now we'll do the 2 ceramics first. So we've got 100 UF. Which happens to be the one I picked up. Again, it's electrolytic, so it's polarity dependent. Shaded side of the capacitor goes on the shaded side of the board. And I think the other one is a 10 UF. Again, shaded side of the capacitor. Oh, this one's rusty. I'm going to have to cut this one short just to get it in. So, shaded side of the cap goes in the shaded side of the board. And now we'll solder those down. When I say bit edits as possible, some of this will get sped up. Right, so we've got 2 Zenos and a switch. Right, again, diodes polarity dependent, so the cathode has a, oh, can't find the camera. Cathode has a little black line on it. Corresponds with the little line on the board. Oh, again, rusty parts. That's what happens when you leave parts in the cupboard for an age and abandon your channel. So again, we'll get those in. There we go. 2 little diodes in the correct orientation. Now for the switch. Again, just push that in, it will hold itself nicely. Decent amount of solder on these because you've got big enough pegs for it. There we go. So that's basically the board built up. All we've got to do now is speaker wires and power. So we'll get the speaker wires on. Nope, that's shit. Okay, so we'll just solder this one to the back. Doesn't really matter. There we go. I can hear an owl. Had a sparrow in the shed earlier. Had to free that. Poor little blighter. Trying to get out the windows. Got in, couldn't figure out how to get out. So again, the same detail. I'm just going to poke these through. And we're going to lengthen these slightly. God, Father's been spreading something, I can smell it. I live in the countryside. He's definitely been spreading some Keir Starmer bullshit. I'm all or pig shit in this case. Right, so that's minus. Tighten that up a bit. So that's the minus. In you go. Oh well. Right, bud. Yeah, buddy. And same for the posi. And we is almost done, people. Look at that, nicely. So here we go, we're nearly there. So there we have it, one doorbell circuit. Would you like to hear it? Listen very carefully. When you press the button, you open the circuit, and when you let go, you basically close it. It's supposed to stop. Why is it not stopping? Oh, there it stopped. It's got a really long delay on this one. That must be the caps. Are they in the right way? 100 UF? 100 UF? No, the caps are in the right place. They're in the right orientation. That's just weird why that one's got such a long delay on it. So that's our doorbell circuit. Or police car. That should have stopped like after 2 seconds. Never mind. Nice simple circuit. Job's a good one. Don't need that no more. Right, so that's another one done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.